another thing about this Essence Fest, and yeah, I'm gonna keep on talking about it. Previous from my previous videos, when I was just trying to figure out what the whole outrage was about different things occurring, like why African American people were so upset about the jambalaya versus jollof rice wars. And I was just wondering if people really took the time to understand what Essence Fest's goal was in doing some of these things. A lot of people just automatically just felt like, hey, they're trying to overshadow our culture. The new owners are African and they're just basically trying to erase the culture. But did you all ever think that the reason why they did the whole jambalaya and jollof rice thing was because it's trending and they're trying to attract a younger audience? And the reason why I say this is this. Okay, so Essence Festival usually targets older people. Usually the attendings at Essence Fest is probably 40 and up, maybe at least 80% is 40 and up who come out, right? So would you all not think that a tactic that Essence Fest is trying to do is trying to appeal to a younger audience? So they're taking things that are trending on the internet and incorporating it into the Essence Fest. Okay, i.e., these jollof rice wars that are basically really, really popular. It's been popular like all summer, even in the spring, where there's Nigeria versus Ghanaian jollof rice, there's Nigerian versus South African jollof rice, Liberian versus Ghana, just a bunch of different African countries arguing about which jollof rice is better. So Essence Fest, in essence, twisted that and took that, and since it's trending, that's what they did. So I don't know how this whole thing blew up as far as, okay, they're trying to take the culture. No, they're trying to attract a young audience and they're taking things off the internet that's trending. I.e., just like all these content creators that they had at all these little Essence Fest, little like side things, side shows, whatever. Those are young influencers who appeal to Generation Z and stuff like that, and that's why they're pulling a lot of these young people to come out to the Essence Fest, because they are trying to target a younger audience, not trying to erase any sort of culture or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, Essence Fest is always going to be an African American magazine that appeals to Black people in general. And like I said, it's not just African American people it appeals to Black people in the United States, because everything that occurs in the United States around Black people has nothing to do with what nationality, like what nation they come from. When you're in America and anything happens to you, and you're Black, it's a Black issue. So that's just something that I just wanted people to try to like think about and maybe think through, because that may have been what they were trying to do, is target a younger audience. Thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.